Today we're breaking down the madness of the ultimate celebrity Mulligan, a Florida man stuck in a sand trap, and a shoe glue sommelier.
What's in it?
That's sugar, yeah.
Sugar glue?
Welcome to Hammered Headlines. Picture this, a global sports icon involved in a massive rollover crash.
Who hit him? He hit the tree.
A breathalyzer reading a perfect 0.00, and a driver who's flexing to the cops that he's on the phone with the President of the United States.
Thank you so much. All right, you got it. All right, thank you. Bye. Say again?
Just keep you down here with us, please.
Yeah, I was just talking to the President. I'm trying to get away from everybody.
Welcome home, everybody. Thanks for joining our community as we take a look at the absolute absurdity in the news cycle, poke a little fun at our inebriated brothers and sisters, all while keeping our heart in the right place and looking out for each other's recovery. Before we get to our main celebrity event case, we got to talk about a few local heroes who tried to challenge their handicap this week. Or maybe they're just handicapped. Let's start in Pinellas County, Florida, with a man I'm calling the shoe glue sommelier. Police were called to investigate a man in a parking lot huffing large amounts of industrial shoe repair adhesive directly out of an empty soda bottle. Officers noted that he was so impaired that his speech was slurred and his movements were delayed and awkward as he swayed back and forth.
Thank you. What's in it?
That's sugar, yeah.
Sugar glue?
Yeah.
Why were you sniffing it?
I'm not. It's in my booth.
That's a lot right there.
Yeah.
Have you ever been arrested for inhaling stuff?
Nah.
Never in your life?
Now, as a family man who used to work in construction, I appreciate a strong bond. But, buddy, when they said that stuff was going to fix your soul, they didn't mean the one in your head. They meant the ones on your shoes. Spiritual awakening? More like trauma bonding, am I right?
How do you feel right now?
I feel fine. I feel American. I feel good. Yeah. I feel healthy.
All right, have a seat for me, all right?
He's not hard-headed. His brain cells have just been all glued together into a solid clump, like an opiate dump or someone's beard at Coachella. If your idea of a good time involves sniffing Gorilla Glue out of a Sprite bottle, you haven't just lost the plot, you've glued the pages together. At least he stuck to his weekend plans. But our runner-up this week took things to the fast lane, literally. Let's talk about the I-4 sand trap. A Central Florida driver named Eric lost a wheel on I-4, smashed through a guardrail, plowed straight through a construction barricade, and parked his three-wheeled vehicle perfectly inside a massive roadside sand trap. In any other state, this would be a national news emergency, but remember, this is Florida, so he was basically just keeping up with traffic. No, seriously, the cops only noticed him because he actually used his turn signal. Now, I know we're doing this story right alongside the Tiger Woods one, but this guy took the golf theme a little too far. He didn't just get a DUI. He played a horrific slice off the left lane, skipped the water hazard, and landed right in the bunker. Sir, when the GPS says recalculating, it isn't talking about your tab from the golf cart girls. You know who you are. Also, a sand trap on the highway? Now, I know Florida road design is a nightmare, but when did the DOT start incorporating PGA hazards into their designs? DOT, PGA. His BAC was well over the legal limit, which explains the parking job.
Go stand by the car.
For what?
Go stand by the car.
For what?
Go stand by the car.
Are you? For what?
But honestly, aiming a crashing wheelless car into a large soft sand pile is kind of a boss move. Like a pirate executing a bootleg turn to escape his enemies.
Bootleg turn!
That's got to be the best pirate I've ever seen.
What's your name?
Sit in the car.
Yeah, you better fucking grow.
Hey, is this your buddy?
Hey!
Now you just got charged.
That's got to be the worst pirate I've ever seen. Now, drivers on I-4 are used to construction delays, but usually it's because of the pavement, not because some idiot's trying to play through.
You got hold on?
You're wrong.
Close the door.
For what?
Bro, this is the highway, not the fairway. That's that way, over there. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. It's not a DUI, and it's not an OWI. It is our special VIP UI. Please join me as we check in on the elite high society folks who are making low-budget decisions. And today we are talking about the undisputed GOAT, Mr. Tiger Woods.
Yeah, I was just talking to the president.
On March 27th, Tiger Woods flipped his luxury SUV on Jupiter Island after clipping a stationary pressure cleaning truck. When deputies arrived, the body cam footage caught Tiger on his knees, sweating, hiccuping, and stumbling.
Look down my phone, and all of a sudden, boom.
I'm gonna just take a look here. I go in and just like take. Is this comfortable for you?
Yeah.
But here's the kicker. He blew a 0.00 on his breathalyzer test. A 0.00? Tiger is the undisputed GOAT of the dry DUI. He doesn't need booze. He just needs a prescription pad and a CVS. Officers searched his pockets and found Vicodin, a prescription opiate.
Yeah, that's a narco. It's narco?
Yep.
Okay.
Now, Tiger has a long history of sports injuries and surgeries. He's had over 7 surgeries for his neck and back alone, so it's no surprise that he would be on some type of pain management regimen.
Oh, my neck, my back, my neck and my back.
But it says right on the package, don't operate heavy machinery. May cause impaired judgment. May cause you to drive like a badass. But the best part of the police report? While stumbling around, Tiger took out his phone and bragged to deputies that he was talking to the President of the United States.
Yeah, I was just talking to the president. I'm trying to get away from those.
The President? Now, we can't be certain he wasn't really talking to Trump. I mean, he is one of the greatest golfers of all time, and the President famously owns several golf courses and plays golf all the time. So it would make sense. Maybe he was giving Trump some advice about his backswing, or advising him on whether or not to purchase a new golf course, or something else golf-related. Anything? Anything else golf-related?
Oh, yeah. He was very apologetic for what he did last night.
Damn it, Tiger! You blew it! This is MAGA country. That weird flex would have worked. Those deputies would have bought it.
No, he was very apologetic for what he did last night.
But no one is going to believe that this president said he was sorry for anything. It's something he famously says he never does.
Have you ever apologized? Ever? In your lifetime?
I fully think apologizing is a great thing, but you have to be wrong. But I will absolutely apologize sometime in the hopefully distant future if I'm ever wrong.
You might as well have said he was telling you how much he likes minorities or how much he respects women. All lies have their believability limit, and you gotta keep it within the realm of possibility. Otherwise, you just end up sounding like that weird incel guy at work who just keeps telling you about all the hot chicks that DM him on the weekends. Yeah, sure they do, Gabe. Look, we all remember Tiger's 2019 win of the Masters as the greatest comeback in sports history, but this sounds like a terrible sequel. Tiger, for 20 years you were the best driver, and now you're the worst driver. In Florida. Do you know how bad of a driver you have to be the worst driver in Florida? Seriously, every driver here is either drunk and methed out or drunk and on their geriatric happy pills. I cannot stress to you how bad it is when Florida man says, "At least I'm not as bad a driver as that guy. Pull over, buddy, I'll call you an Uber. He shouldn't be on the road."
Hey, man. Am I driving okay?
I think we're parked, man.
But in all seriousness, Tiger announced a few days later that he's officially stepping away from competitive golf to enter an intensive, individualized inpatient treatment program to focus on his health. And that brings us to the heal part of this channel. Because whether you're a multimillionaire sports icon on a private island, or just some guy in a parking lot huffing shoe glue out of a Sprite bottle, substance abuse doesn't care about your tax bracket. It takes your normal faculties, flips your life upside down, and leaves you stranded in the sand. Or multiple other hazards where you could be stranded. Tiger is taking a mulligan on his health. And honestly, good for him. It takes courage to admit that your inner structure is breaking down and you need to take some time to fix it and work on yourself. And get better, if not just for you, for your family and those that love and care about you. Send this video to your buddy who thinks that the beer cart girls are always flirting with him. Or not.
Ladies, Jay and Silent Bob are into his heels.
Help us spread the word that getting help with substance abuse and mental health issues is okay and perfectly normal. Your family cares about you, and you gotta start taking care of them, and it starts by taking care of yourself. If you want to be part of what we're building here, hit that subscribe button and drop us a comment. And don't forget to leave your local news stories. I may feature it here on the show. Let the community know how you're doing by commenting below, and don't forget to reply to someone else's comment with a positive message about sobriety. Let's all look out for each other. It starts with you. And remember, from your friend in recovery, if someone you know is struggling from addiction, alcohol abuse, or mental health issues, welcome home. I'll see you next time. Thanks for joining me.